All right. Finally starting my playthrough with voice over Jack and Daxter. Take that, Daxter. So this is just gonna be me. It's pretty loud in my headphones. I hope it's quieter. So I've already beaten this game twice. No, 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 no. Ignore that. Oh, here we go again. Okay, so this game really brings so many memories for me. I think for a lot of people who played this game, they grew up with it. Alright, new game this time. That's better.
I have spent my life searching
Well,
for the answers.
I'll continue what I was saying before later.
Failed to find.
Story first.
Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet.
One of the wisest men on the planet. Shut up, Samus.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay.
Nay!
As with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but
With a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff
Told us not to come here. I know this game really well. Sorry. Poof! Who are these ugly people?
Continue your search for artifacts in Nico. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anyone who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time. Shut up. Shut up, old lady.
What are we doing here?
You see the
anyway,
pixels
Jack?
because
This
it's
place
an
gives me
emulator,
the creeps.
and the fire.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek!
What is that dark ooze? It sure doesn't look friendly. I'll stop. I'll stop.
The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble!
Yeet.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened!
What?
What? Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. See the pixels? So they're flying into the portal?
What
In great tarnation. Look at all that. That's crazy.
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom,
That's
the
really
two
bad.
of you went mucking
I'm not
around
gonna
in the
lie.
only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right. And then
And Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with
With
dark
dark
ego.
look, old man. Are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping because in my professional opinion.
the change is an improvement.
Whatever.
And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north.
Well,
Nobody has spoken to him in ages.
not that far.
I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the fire.
It's really
canyon,
distracting,
but its
that
volcanic soil
graphical
is hot enough to
glitch
melt
because of the
precursor metal.
emulator,
You can't
but
just walk through
it's
it.
alright.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the
Just
canyon's
stop,
heat.
Daxter.
Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy
And a half.
going to get 20 power cells?
Boy, and a staff,
Villagers,
more
most
like.
of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
Okay, bud.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
That's not very nice, Amos. You should be more fatherly. He's got so much sass.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any
I've never really
time
liked
you're
sass. You know, as a kid, when I would play this game with that Samus character, I never realized that's what sass is. And as I got older, and I got to know more people in life, I realized, oh, there's actually a lot of sassy people out there. And I also discovered I don't like it. I don't like sass.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs.
Egg-shaped
Collect
things,
enough of them,
clearly.
some of the
Thank you
villagers
for
will give you a power
describing
cell in
it.
exchange.
Alright. So, for any viewers, enunciate, please. For any viewers who do not know this game, it came out in like 2000, I think 2001 or 2001, I think. And it's basically just an old type of platformer game for the PS2 originally. So when I grew up as a kid, I grew up without internet or cable or most things like that. But we did have some game consoles, and we did have a PS2 and a Nintendo 64, of course. And at my dad's, we had a PS3 and an Xbox 360 and so on. But my grandma had an N64 and a PS1, and then at my mom's, we had a PS2. So at my mom's, where I lived most of my life, we would play this game a lot as kids. And so it has a lot of nostalgia for me. Punch you in the gullet. I might have to change my VSync settings after this video, because it seems to make it lag in some places. It's alright.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grab zoomer.
Every time I play this game, I break these things, but you don't really have to. So I'm not going to this time. I'm not going to break this one. I don't need to. Thanks, Daxter, for that. We needed that. When the following icon appears, your progress is being saved. Thanks. While this icon is on screen, please do not turn off the system. Continue? Okay.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7
See that lag?
of these
That's kind of strange.
but the lurkers must have captured them
But the
all.
lurkers. Not the lurkers. You know, this game series, even the next 2 games, because this is the first out of 3, but this one is vastly different from the other 2.
Wow,
Or I should say,
a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all
get out of my
7
way.
in each area, you can find even more power cells.
As I was saying, the next 2 games are vastly different from this game.
Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast,
Okay.
break boxes,
Yep,
and
I know.
even activate some precursor artifacts.
Yep,
when you get
I've played this game countless times. Thank you. I can't remember what I was speaking about.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up
Whoa.
increases the
That was
time
strange.
you use its power.
Got it. Got it, Green Man. Thank you. So, this game... I'll just shut up for a bit.
Precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
If you want this game without me talking over it, I already have...
Blue Eco Vent. More
I already have the entire Jak and Daxter trilogy HD collection
Eco, letting you use it
on
for
my
the
channel.
maximum time.
It's in the finished series playlists section on my channel page. You can find it. But this is for just my own enjoyment. I'm speaking over a video. You know, I'm trying something new. And so I may not always have things to say.
The Blue Eco caused the door to open.
So what I'm going to try to do is just
All kinds
speak what I'm honestly thinking about at any time.
dormant for years.
And it may be boring for people, but it's okay. It's just new territory for me, and I need to
Green
practice
balls
it.
of energy on the ground are a type of eco.
But I'm still gonna stick to the
50 small green ecos.
no commentary episodic format for the rest of my videos on my channel, because I honestly, it takes less energy, and it's always been the staple of my channel for me. So to myself.
Jump once, then jump
Ow.
again in the air.
I never fall there. That's crazy. You know what it is? I never talk, ever, while playing games. So, it'll be interesting to see how well I can focus on a more story-driven game with episodes and talking at the same time. We'll see. Alright, I was saying something earlier. What was it? Yeah, I remember. Whoopah! Yeet. Yeet. I'll stop the yeeting.
Good training, boys. But that's
It's nothing
compared
compared
to the
to a
challenges
kind that lie ahead.
And no problem. We got the moves, AJ.
You know what? Daxter's right, Samus. Listen to him, Big Green.
Itching to get on with our adventures.
Yeah, that's
Fine,
right.
Fine. Adventure away then.
Oh, he's so sassy. Oh my gosh.
Adventuring? Why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now,
All of you.
get out of here!
Okay. Alright, let me remember the controls here. Okay, triangle, that's right. So, I remember as a kid, I used to be so interested in what this thing is. And like as a kid, and this is what I was trying to say much earlier, is that whenever I played games like this as a kid on the PS2, in this very unique era of gaming. Oh look, it's Geyser Rock over there, and then Misty Island. We'll go there soon. I played games like this, and I wished that I could fully explore everything about the worlds of these games. For example, I always wished I could know, like, what's over there? Or who lives way on the other side of this continent? Or whatever it is. Is it a continent? Is it just a massive island? Who knows? Like, what are the cultures of this planet like? Yeah. That kind of stuff has always intrigued me. Alright. Let's talk to Kira.
Hey, baby. What do you say
Oh,
you and I go
gosh.
cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Where would you go?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
I don't know why that needs to be a rule. That's just
Listen,
that's just common
if you
sense.
need something to keep you busy. My father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Cool. I know what to do. So, apparently, Kira here is Samos, the green guy we've been getting all the sass from up here. Somehow he's her father. Now, if we think about that for a bit, it's quite disturbing. Who's her mom? Like, and then how with Samos and like what? and why do they never talk about her mom in the entire trilogy? I guess the devs just didn't think it mattered enough to talk about it. But like, I have questions. I really don't feel like talking to this guy because I already know what he wants. But we'll do it. Screw it.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're
Not moving?
beings our village.
I always found it kind of funny how he says that there.
Eco beam coming from the
It is
jungle
funny.
temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah.
Eco Bill.
Oh, you're funny. Now look,
They call me Eco
if
Bill.
you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing. If by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Why does everyone need in this village 90 orbs? You'll see it in this game as we go on. If I go on. I'm not committed very easily to things. If we go on to this series here, you will find that in every place, the required amount of precursor orbs every NPC requires for their precursor orb quests, you could say, is always 90 precursor orbs. Very strange. Coincidence? I think not. That's right, it's not a coincidence. It's game design. Alright. This is another confusing thing. So, there's kind of a similarity in their clothing, but in the game, in this game's original, like, manual that was in the PS2 disc cover, it says this guy's here is Jack's uncle. Like, what? if you know the next two games and Jack's backstory, where he came from, that makes no sense. But I think they retconned it.
Let's see. Now, well, hello there, my dear boy.
Uh-huh.
You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor
Yep,
orbs
90.
so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Well, I don't have them right now, bucko. Give me the power cell now. I don't have 90 precursor orbs. But okay. Whatever. I'll get them. Jerk. Okay. Sorry. I don't feel like talking to everyone. You hear that buzzing sound, Daxter? That buzzing sound, that's what we call a scout fly, buddy. There it is. Yeet! There we go, just like that. And there we go, just like that. Alright. Let's get let's get crunk on some, blue eco juice. Yeah. Is, having this much eco in your system the equivalent of drugs? And then so, like, dark eco is just, like, really bad drug that you overdose on? So Daxter OD'd, became an Otzel. So yeah, Daxter here is something called an Otzel. But an Otzel is just a mix of an otter and what is it? An otter and a weasel. So he's an Otzel. Right here. Break the box for me. Whoop. Thank you. Break this box for me. If you would do so kindly. Thank you. That's right, Daxter. Precursor orbs. We need 90 of them. I don't know if you heard, but 90. 90 is the magic number. Alright, so this stupid pelican here is gonna be an idiot. Yep.
Hey! That pelican just snagged a power cell! Let's go kick some big bird butt!
Oh. This little thing, when you have to go... So we're gonna go punch him in the jaw, in the beak, or whatever. Actually, wait a minute. What is...
Ahooga! Ahooga! Die for those orbs, Jack! Die!
I just realized...
Looking thing. I'll bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Oh, he's talking about this. I thought he was talking about the pelican. I just realized I don't know what this is called. This part of a pelican. This is the beak, but I'm sure this has a specific scientific name. But, we're gonna yeet the precursor orb. The power cell. And as a kid, this little segment here, we have to race to get it, used to really stress me out as a kid. Because it doesn't show the time limit of how long until it grabs it. But it's really not that difficult. But as a kid, I was so bad at games. Any amount of difficulty in any game scared me. And so I would give up games a lot. But then my brother would, like, just sink hours into them. And then I'd give up early.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell.
Yeah, I got it, buddy.
Let's get back and make the switch already.
I got it. Yeah, I'm not used to talking like this much when I'm alone. So we'll see how I can do. One more, buddy. Oh, so close. That should be good. Nope. Oh, tired. Good. Since I'm here, I should get all the other stuff. You know, this game had a lot of, like, mystery in its, world building. I kinda liked it. Because there's all these details and things that, you know, are just for, like, art. They're just for the art of the game. But the way I think in media is, like, in a meta sense, like, I only think about... How do I explain this? So, for example, to explain what I'm saying, when people watch movies, they usually, like, a lot of people I know, they'll watch movies with people, and they'll notice, oh, this actor was also in this movie, or if they're watching, like, an anime, they'll be like, oh, this is this voice actor, so I know who this person is. And so then their mind is immediately taken out of the immersion of being in a fictional story, and it's brought into the real world through a real person's voice. And so that kind of stuff I'm not like that. So
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
why can't I punch you when you're talking? So for what I'm saying is, like, it even is like this for things where there could be objectively bad acting in anything, and yet because I treat any fiction as if it's real while I'm enjoying it, otherwise I can't be immersed in it, then even if there is bad acting or something, I don't recognize it. I just think, because I'm already immersed in it as if it's real, I just think, oh, that's just how that person talks in this story. Instead of, oh, this is a voice actor not doing a good job. So, that's just not my forte. But along the similar logic of that kind of thing, is where my curiosity for things like this comes from, like in this game with... Like, I know this is just made for art and level design, and it has a purpose for gameplay, but I'm also like, who built these? And, what happened to that civilization? What's the history of this world, you know? Of course, it's sad that there's not actual answers. And I like having canonical answers to things like that. I don't like fan theories. Yeah. Do believe this is the one with the power cell. Yep. Gimme! Oh shoot. I forgot to set my timer for recording. I don't know how far I'm into this minute-wise.
Hey, seagulls! Let's buzz them for kicks.
I guess I'll just end the video when I get to the Forbidden Jungle, which is on the opposite side of this area. Alright. There we go. There it is. This game's map.
Let's check it out.
Technically it's a landslide, not an avalanche, Daxter. Oh, wee wee. I wanted this map made in Minecraft accurately, and I was following this this project from this one guy on Planet Minecraft. It's a website where you can upload and download worlds for Minecraft online for free. Obviously for free. Why would it not be? Sorry. But on Planet Minecraft, I was following this one guy's account who was constantly updating a really good map of this entire game. And 2 or 3 years later, still hasn't updated it, and it's sad. He's probably just got his own personal life getting in the way. Or just gave up for whatever reason, but it's sad. I was really looking forward to the finished product. Ow. So, I didn't even talk to the lady for this quest, but I already know what she wants. I'll give you what you want, what you really, really want.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
Good job for what? You didn't tell me to do it. I just knew.
We might want to talk to the bird watcher and see if we scramble that flood egg.
Flood egg. Did I open this? 정신없어. 아, 정신없어요. I don't have... I don't know. I can't remember. Mora. Let me kill this thing. And let me get my precursor orbs. Just keeping the old lady waiting. You know, I live in Korea, and sometimes I have a Korean phrase in my mind pop up instead of an English one, and then I forget what I'm supposed to say in English in that scenario. So, like 정신없어요, I was saying, like that's it means like I don't have. It's like mental. It literally means mental, not have. I don't have mental. It means like you're confused or you're lost or you're mentally stressed and can't follow something. That kind of vibe. That's what it means. Also, look at those precursor robot. We know in later games, spoiler alert, that those are actually precursor robots. So there's robots. So yeah. But I'm wondering if they... I'm assuming they didn't have that planned out yet when they made this map in the first place, but... Alright, lady.
Oh my! I hope the...
Look at Daxter. He's so...
Here's a power cell for your valor.
No, Daxter never really was annoying to me. I've always found him funny. I don't find him annoying.
Oh no!
Annoying.
No!
I don't find him annoying.
Isn't that...
It's Mama.
Ah,
I'm not your mom.
You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight.
Ugh.
Listen, boys. I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the saints.
Yo,
to
take
care
that
of
chick
her.
back to your village. Yeah. Okay. You know, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna have a little late night snack. Oh, never mind. It's closed. Good. It's actually good it's closed. I was gonna get some BHC chicken, but because I haven't had it in ages. And you know, in Korea there's a chicken called burinkle chicken. It's a very unique seasoning. And everyone I know here, they always say, oh, it kind of tastes like cheese. It's like cheese powder. But every time they say that, I'm just thinking, really? Like, I do not taste cheese. Anything. Like, no thought of cheese enters my mind when I taste the delicious burinkle chicken. Okay, I just don't. And I'm saying it wrong. Burinkle. I'll never be Korean. I'll never have the Korean tongue. so I'm okay if I don't pronounce everything perfectly. And I haven't studied in a while, and I feel like I feel like I need to study. I don't know if you get like FOMO before, like fear of missing out, and that like kind of feeling you get where you're kind of antsy and like restless and oh no, what's gonna happen? Or like the feeling you get when you're procrastinating. Similar feeling. That's what I'm feeling right now. Or anytime I remind myself, oh, I should have better Korean by this point, with how long I've lived here and how much time I have to study, and yet I don't. It's sad. I hate myself. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Do I feel like finishing this video off after doing this quest here, or should I end it now? Let's go check out the Fire Canyon. And then we'll come back and just do it, and then we'll finish the video. This is one of those games where I couldn't play it in my free time anymore. Okay, there's Fire Canyon.
Power cells to fuel my heat shield.
Eh.
Can't cross Fire Canyon until you collect enough power cells.
I know, Kira. Spawn of Samos, somehow. I should just spawn from Samos, because her mom's never mentioned. Wait, I think she is in Jack X, the last Jack and Daxter game, the fourth one. It's kind of a spin-off, but it is chronologically the fourth game. I don't need to talk to you. All right. I already know what to do. Why is he going that way? This way. When I was a kid, I found these things, like, their faces really kind of creepy. Like, there's a movie, The Dark Crystal, I always watched as a kid. My dad's girlfriend at the time, who lived with him, which, you know, whatever, it's common in the world. What was I thinking? I remember. Okay, so when I was a kid, and me and my older brother would go to my dad's apartment in North Carolina, like in the summers, one of the movies that his girlfriend at the time, was like half Italian, she really liked this one movie called The Dark Crystal, if you've heard of it, by Jim Henson. It's a Jim Henson movie. But you can look it up, The Dark Crystal. And, The Dark Crystal has these two, like, races in them. It's like this weird, otherworldly, world. Good job, me. Otherworldly world. Great. Wow. Great speaking skills. Anyway, there's these two races of, like, alien thingies. They're not aliens. It's not sci-fi. It's like dark fantasy with Muppets, basically. But two of the races are like called the Mystics and the Skeksis, I think. But well, when I was a kid, I'd watch that movie going to bed, and it scared me. And then when we played this game, I just remember thinking, wait a minute, their faces look like the Mystics. They look like the Mystics from The Dark Crystal, don't they? If you've seen it, you might know what I'm talking about. Look at all of those polygons. Alright. Come on, buddy. You can go.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell.
That's right, he does. Yo, give me the grub. Give me the grain.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Okay. Bang! Dun! Dun! Oh, I got that wrong. I timed it perfectly, though. Okay. We should talk to the precursor statue thingy. And then I'll end the video. Before going to the Forbidden Jungle over there. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right, I have the orbs.
Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
No, 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 no! All the way back we go. Here we go. I picked this game to do my first attempt of like an episodic series with my voiceover. No, 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 no. Whew. Because I thought it would be really easy. It's a very comfortable game for me to pick to start with, because like I know everything about the game. I'm super used to it. It's not really difficult. It doesn't take a lot of concentration, and it has things it gives me things to talk over
This must
about.
be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
You mean to tell me, Mr. Otzel, according to the ending of Jak 3, the precursors are Otzels, like Daxter here. You mean to tell me you've been waiting before time, and yet... You know what? It doesn't matter. Never mind.
Gift, another power cell is yours.
I was gonna go down that whole trail, then I realized it's a waste of time because the creators of this game probably didn't even think about that when they made this game. Wait, how many do I have left now? Okay. Now I don't have 90 anymore, obviously. And a scout fly over there. That was close. Alright. And then... one more.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area.
Yeah, bring in the cops for the generator.
Ooh, he's a loud snorer. Wow. Or maybe it's just my headphones. The audio in my headphones is pretty loud. Not gonna lie. You know what? I'll just have Brinicle chicken tomorrow, because I haven't had it in so long. Okay. I don't have your precursor orbs yet, bud. Well, oh wait, one more guy I need to talk to. This guy, he's missing his little minx. Whatever the thing is called, I forgot.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact,
Lol.
without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not
Going back to Misty Island. Are we? Sounds like you want to there, huh? I just realized the species of his pet is called Muse, but it's also literally his muse. Good job, Naughty Dog. Good job. You're comedians, truly. How cute. Oh, you know what? I know how to end this video. This is the boat we'll use eventually.
Maybe we should go root out the fisherman. I
Yeah.
heard he was in the jungle fishing by the lower river.
So, this boat here takes us to Misty Island to finish that quest, right? To catch his muse. Haha, muse. But if you're like, well, you could just swim there. Well, watch this. Okay, let's swim to Misty Island. We don't need that boat. Whoa. No, 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 no. Ah, that thing, like, freaks you out as a kid, I swear. Alright. So back in the water we go. Whee! Not this time. Okay. Yeah, it's not as creepy anymore as an adult, but, you know, as a kid growing up, that thing freaked me out. Alright. We're gonna go to the Forbidden Jungle there next. And, I'm not 100% sure if I will be committed to this. But I'll try. For some reason, that's hard these days, to commit to things. Or maybe it's always been hard for me. And maybe that's something I gotta live with. So, ow. Just look in Kira's room. You know, I would hate to live here, not gonna lie. It's a pretty small village, like, where are all the villagers? Like, this is it? This is the whole entire civilization? How does it run? Okay. Let's save. And, I'm gonna listen to this and have to endure hearing my own voice and test it out to see if it's worth putting on YouTube. And if it is, see you then.